And what sort of effects have you found from people who have experienced Sereni-T?
Well, look, we had a very good idea about, what sort of effects that we expected or had hoped for. But to me, the proof of the pudding is in the eating, and we needed to do, a test of this. So speaking to Hub about this, we came up with the idea of a 15-day trial. And, in order to get people to really assess what's happening, we got them to do, on a scale of 1 to 10, we would actually ask them for things like, well, how stressed are you on a scale of 1 to 10? How anxious are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being very low, 10 being very high. And it was quite common for people to answer things like, I'm a 7 or I'm an 8 in stress and anxiety. So here are people who are, fairly highly stressed and anxious. Yeah. And we got them to rate themselves like that. And we set up a special web page for them to do that. And they submitted that online to us. And then what they did is that they took the Sereni-T as directed, which is twice a day, once in the morning with a meal, once in the evening with a meal, and just monitor how they go. And then at the end of the 15 days, they would submit details on a different web page, again, that same scale of 1 to 10. So they didn't see their previous result, and they just, did it like that, based on their results. And then we were able to compile those results. And, during that 15-day trial, we were a little bit nervous because we didn't really have a lot of feedback. But we were very glad to see the results once they came in, because not only did we get this sort of scale of stress, and seeing what happened there, but also their comments. And I'm just going to take you through some of the results that we had, and then some of the comments.
Great.
So here we go. The first one. So here we have Amanda Cooper, age 45, a speech pathologist in New South Wales. Her stress level from a 10 down to a 3. Melinda Sternberg, age 39, Queensland. Her anxiety level from a 7 down to a 3.
That's great.
Bruce Moshner, age 34, community nurse in New South Wales, from a stress level of 8 down to a 3. Margaret Murray, age 63, small business development officer in Victoria, stress level down to an 8 to a 3.
Very consistent results, Al.
Yes, they are. Heather Goltz, age 52, merchandiser in New South Wales, again, very similar result on anxiety. Peter Buchanan, age 58, contract manager ACT, stress level down again. Victoria Chatterley, age 36, musician, New South Wales, anxiety level down from a 7 to a 3.
Down to a 2, Al, on that one.
That was a 2?
Yeah, even better.
And then we have Tina Milton, age 47, full-time carer in WA. Now, she was a 10, and perhaps that's due to, I guess, the nature of her occupation.
Quite possible.
And down to a 5. So still a very similar shift, albeit not quite as low after some of those others.
So with all those interesting results, why do you think they occurred?
Well, I don't think it was all just due to 1 or 2 of the ingredients. It really is based on the combination of the things like the green tea and the withania and all of those things together, working together to help you reduce stress and, lead a more peaceful life. And so it's really that synergistic effect that makes, the whole greater than the sum of the parts.
Now, why don't you tell us then about each of those ingredients in a bit more detail?
Sure, I'd be glad to. Let's start with the main ingredient, green tea. According to Chinese legend, the story of green tea began in 2737 BC, when an emperor, known at that time as the Divine Healer, always boiled his water before he would drink it. One afternoon, as he knelt before his boiling water, some leaves from a nearby tree blew into the pot. The emperor noted a delightful aroma and, upon sipping the beverage, proclaimed it as heaven sent. Buddhist monks started growing green tea around their monasteries. When China was a sea power of the world, green tea was among the indispensable supplies for the seamen. And the amount of vitamin C in the tea drink consumed by the seafarers at that time was enough to prevent sickness. So green tea is a stimulating herb containing L-theanine, which may assist with optimum mental concentration when you find it difficult to focus in the times of stress and anxiety. You're welcome to go online and Google L-theanine to review all the research associated with it. Green tea may assist with sharpening your concentration and mental acuity, especially in times of stress and anxiety. Its stimulating properties help to re-energise your mind to focus and gain clarity. A recent Chinese study involving 46 subjects reported that green tea may assist with optimum mental concentration in times of debility due to its stimulating properties. The reference there is Alternative Therapies, Volume 6, Number 3. Researchers still need to dig more deeply into the potential of this potent leaf, but they've also found that green tea stimulates your central nervous system, heart and muscles. Scientists are finding components of green tea boost a release of feel-good hormones such as dopamine and serotonin. And finally, green tea also increases secretion of neurotransmitters and adrenal hormones.
So green tea is really good for us. So Alan, tell us what this means.
It means a positive effect on your mood level. It may also mean helping you enjoy a brighter outlook on life, feeling better from the inside out. Scientists have found green tea may help you maintain sharper mental alertness during your workday. Think about the possibilities. In an article published in Alternative Therapies, Volume 6, Number 3, the author asserted that green tea may help reduce the harmful effects of free radicals on cells and tissues in your body. This is great news because free radicals may actually damage the tissues and cells that help transport oxygen and nutrients to the brain and throughout the body. And we all know most people seem to lose parts of their memory as they age. Concentration becomes duller, and that can even affect the general outlook on one's life.
So what makes green tea such a powerful free radical fighter?
Well, the secret is in the polyphenols. Green tea is particularly rich and highly abundant in polyphenols. Polyphenols act to eliminate free radicals in the body and improve your body's natural defences. The polyphenols in green tea are what give it its powerful antioxidant action. Researchers believe polyphenols may actually possess a protective action on the brain structure. And not only that, green tea may also help support liver detoxification and assist in metabolizing harmful compounds. Think about what this means for flushing out free radical damage from your body.
Sounds like something we could all do with.
Absolutely. Now, I'd like to move on to the next ingredient, and I'd like to talk about Withania somnifera. Withania somnifera is a shrub cultivated in India. For thousands of years, its roots have been used for healing and balance to the body. In traditional Ayurvedic medicine, Withania was used as a rejuvenative tonic to strengthen nervous disorders and nurture and clear the mind. Withania possesses properties that expand your ability to better cope with the physical and mental stresses of your life. One of the keys to Withania is its sedative effect on the mind, helping to ease stress and anxiety. Withania also helps ease the symptoms of irritability, making it easier for you to relate at home and work. As reported in the journal Phytomedicine December 2000 edition, scientists investigated extracts from the Withania root and found it had supporting effect on healthy mood levels. In the Alternative Medical Review 2004, Volume 9, Number 2, they found the constituents of Withania may help form important biological hormones. Withania is thought to help regulate these processes. Withania is considered an adaptogen, which helps to improve the body's ability to cope with all kinds of stress. It is an antioxidant as well, which helps fight damage to our cells caused by free radicals. This means that Withania somnifera may be successfully used not only to calm your nerves and support healthy cognitive function, but also to deliver many other health benefits too.
Alan, you mentioned to me that Withania somnifera may also potentially be an aphrodisiac.
Yes, for the longest time, traditional Ayurvedic healers have used Withania as a potent tonic and aphrodisiac. One double-blind clinical trial found that a dose of 3 grams taken daily for 1 year improved the sexual performance of 71.4% of healthy ageing males.
Wow, that's an impressive result, Alan. So we've got some more emails that came through, so let's hear them.
Yeah.
My energy level is up. I've gone through a terrible time. 10 years ago, my husband died on April the 23rd, and the previous year he was told he had cancer. This is the first year I have not gone through that. Also, my workload is extremely high at present. Normally in such circumstances, I would cry at the drop of a hat at any minute thing that went wrong. My tears have dried up. My energy level is up. My organisational ability is way up. And my memory, yes, I would recommend to others and already have. And that's from Margaret Murray from Victoria.